Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ridge Wallet Yum Show. Brought to you by your one and only, what did we name? Barry? Is that what we named the skeleton?
Bear, I don't know. That was all you, buddy.
I think David. Clark, maybe.
A little bit off on the timer, but it's all good.
Henry. That was his name. Henry.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was Henry.
How about like a crazy name?
Crazy name.
I mean, Halloween's over. I'll probably put it back soon.
Well, no.
Or give him a Santa. Or no, get him a little. Have him sit on a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Oh, our live ass turkey.
Yeah, real.
A roasted at just grease and oil just soaking through the seat and stuff.
Yeah.
Just putting our hands in grease.
Shitting on the couch and everything.
Oh.
That would
All
be
right.
crazy.
So what's up, guys? How was your week?
Went to work.
Went to work. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. What is that? Do we always mention a SpongeBob? So here's the SpongeBob for this week. The episode where he goes, let's see, what's on the agenda today? Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work.
What happened this week? Dude, I went to, what day was it? Friday? We went to Montana's. It's like a country bar. We were there for like a little bit, like only half an hour. But then we went to HK's after, like right down the street. Dude, so there's like a big group of us. And there's one of our friends, Adrian, was kind of standing here like next to us talking to us.
Yeah.
And this big ass beefy guy just comes like to leave and walks past him, but like shoves him.
Oh.
You know, acted like there was not enough room, but there was clearly enough room.
Just certain problems.
Yeah, and like, you know, I'm like fairly new to knowing this guy Adrian. I've met him like probably like 6-7 different occasions. He's a good guy. But so this guy like goes to walk out the front door and Adrian's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "What was that?" He's like, "What?" And I, like, it seemed like it didn't seem like they hate each other. It seemed like it was about to be like, "Fuck you, dude!" Like, what's up? And like they're about to hug.
Yeah.
You know, like you're just kind of joking around.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought. That's not exalt.
So you jump into, yeah, man, what was up with that? Fuck you. He's like, hey, I don't know this guy. So, what? All up in your face like this
No,
and
dude,
everything.
it was happened way too quick for that even to happen. Like for anything like else for it to happen. So the guy starts walking away and Adrian's like, "Why'd you fucking push me?" The guy stops, turns around and goes, "'Cause you were in my fucking way," and decks him right in the face so hard his hat
my
falls off.
gosh.
He like had a gold chain on, somehow broke his chain. I don't know how. Like he got fucking punched so hard his necklace broke off. And I was like, "Oh shit, they're not friends. I thought they were like homies." And then the guy like, dude, it happened so quick. I was like, the guy was already gone, and then Adrian like kind of comes through. And then he starts charging after him. And then by that point, like the guy had already like taken off and like the bouncer was like stopping him and shit. But I was like, no way that just happened, dude. He had like a fat lip, but dude, I watch his whole like fucking like head just getting rocked.
Dude,
by
if
this
that happened
big-ass
to me,
fool.
I would Conor McGregor it. I would be like, "Your wife is in me DMs.
But that's the thing is I was in a
You're
perfect
dead in
position.
that octagon tomorrow night."
I know, right? I was in a perfect position to just like punch him, but like I was just like, it just happened so quick. I was like, no way that just happened. You know, I was like, damn, shit like that's crazy, dude.
Have you thrown your first punch?
No, I've
Like,
never been in like a
punching
fight.
someone in the face?
I've never been in a serious fight before.
I know.
Have you?
Me neither.
Only
No?
boxing,
Oh, boxing, yeah.
just like playing around.
Yeah, I'm not like an aggressive person. You know, I would rather just like troll the shit out of him and fuck with him than
Yeah,
fight him.
you know,
what
I
mean?
think that has to do with like
It's a
our
personality trait.
and I think it has to do with like, I mean, because we're not millennials, we're Gen Z. Well, he's a millennial, we're Gen Z. Well, I
No,
mean,
we're millennials. I think
It's
it ends
like
at
right at the
96.
border.
I think it ends
No.
at 96.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I guess you're a millennial. I'm a 97,
Oh yeah,
96.
Let's see.
Yeah, look that shit up.
Generation
But I think
X.
like our
Millennial.
form of offense, because
Yeah,
you know
90
our whole
81.
life we always got, oh, don't bully. I mean, yeah,
81 to 96.
yeah. So
Oh.
I'm 97, so I'm a Gen Z baby.
You're millennial.
You're gonna die before me. No, I'm just kidding.
by 4 months.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Damn.
What was I saying though? I think our form of offense, especially growing up with the internet, is trolling, because that's how it is for me. Like I wouldn't want to like fight someone, but like I'm gonna troll you though.
I think that's
Like,
just us, like our group.
yeah,
Because
that could be.
I mean, like, not everyone can troll, because obviously if we can't troll a troll, you know?
Yeah.
I love doing that when I go to bars. I fuck with people all the time. It's so funny. But like, good-heartedly, you know? I'm not going to be like, hey, fuck you, dude. Where's your hat? Oh, I got your nose. And then fucking put, you know? It's more of like, it's like friendly trolls. Like, dude, it's the best way to make friends is any guy. You go up to the bar, I'm like, I have that fucking shirt. I have that shirt. And like, what? No way. And they get so excited. And like, dude, you become friends with them. Or this, or like, I'll like hit someone's vape and just walk
I saw
past.
you do that.
Always, yo, hit this shit. And you give them like nothing. And they're like, dude, I stopped doing that because 80% of the time people are like, no, I don't smoke. I don't like, or people get fucking scared. People get so scared. I'm like, no, it's cherry. Like, no, what is that? What the fuck is that? No, I don't want that shit. I'm like, I just go like this, oh, it's gone now. You missed your chance.
I think what triggered that for you guys at a young age was like funnyjunk.com.
Funny junk.
That was like something that influenced a lot of your generation.
Yeah,
I, I grew up on like the E-Bombs world generation. Like, okay, E-Bombs world, like back in the day, like there was obviously a lot less censorship, less people on computers and stuff. But I remember seeing like a terrorist video on E-Bombs world, and
I remember this.
Yeah,
website.
it was from our old neighbor, like Mark and Jay.
Yeah.
And Mark, he took me, he showed me in his room, and it was, it was like 3 or 4 terrorists with like an American in the center of the chair, and they take like a barbed wire and they film it and they just saw his head off.
Oh man, I remember those early videos.
That is like some dark web.
Dude, I remember seeing this video. Like they're just in the wood. I think it's like one man, one axe or something.
3 guys, 1 hammer. When they kill the guy with the hammer and the screwdriver and they start stabbing him.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that was fucked. We watched that too young, dude. I remember the first video I watched is 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yeah, that was like maybe at least 4th grade.
I remember Brody showed me that in his bunk bed, and I was like, dude, it was so close. I was like, is it coming out of her armpit? He goes, no, that shit coming out of her ass. I was like, I don't feel so good anymore. I want to go home, dude. I'm not hungry anymore.
I saw a funny meme. It was of Wendy's fast food.
Yeah.
And you could get the chocolate or the vanilla shake.
Yeah. Oh,
It was,
this is going.
and then it was just like 5 guys. And so they have the vanilla in the center, and then the 5 chocolate shakes around it.
Oh,
Christ.
It said only advanced meme level people will know what this is.
and you know, there's something about that. There's something about being an advanced meme. Wait, how'd you word it?
Advanced meme guy.
Just
well, did you say level? You have to be an
just
advanced level in your memes because like there was a time where like everyone, you would just see a funny picture with captions and be like, oh, it's a meme, but it was like that weird gray area of like what memes used to be, like Bad Luck Brian, like
Bad Luck Brian,
like Socially Awkward Penguin, you know, like
all
that's
those
like the
ones. Very beginning.
Well, those were
the OG.
memes.
Meme is like meme is like actually like an actual word before it was like an internet emblem. Would you say memes?
Meme.
Meme.
Wait, what are they? Memes? Yeah, did you see the Bad Luck meme?
But yeah, I think the word, without looking it up, I think it means like social expression or cultural expression. I think that's kind of the idea of what the word itself means.
So then, if that's the case, then it's just me that didn't change with it then. Because if it is a social expression through time, because I mean, internet literally just started, or not internet, but social media just started.
Just dropped
basically in our lifetime.
yesterday.
It feels like it. And so yeah, it went from the Bad Luck Brian's to now, like, dude, my favorite one right now it's called the Snotty Boy Glow Up. It's
Bro, that sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
Dun dun, and it's a little boy from back at the barnyard like this. And
he's all grown. I've seen that,
dun, dun. Dude,
yeah.
Even with that too, like you can go on YouTube, find like levels of, because you know how it's like a glow up. So him all like, and now he's all big, and then he hits the bus, and then the superhero guy's right there, and then they have a person that it keeps going different levels. Then now the next person comes up.
The meme you made last week. You remember you showed us?
Yeah, I just used the caption, but like they still keep going.
Yeah.
It's they go all the way to like 11 levels. They
Yeah.
call it.
Dude, there's a lot of creative people out there who make the funniest memes that you just never
Yeah.
would have thought of.
I know, seriously. It's crazy how that happens. Like,
I used to run a Facebook like we were called like Hookers and Blackjack.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
still in that.
yeah, me too. It got shut down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it got shut. Yeah, the whole thing got shut down, and then Fat Joe, he somehow opened it back up,
Oh, there you
and
go.
so yeah, now people can go on it, but it's not as popular as it used to be. We were hitting like almost like 2,000 people in the group. It was crazy. People would just post in it every day.
I have Mr. It's like Mr. Cladby something. I send you his videos all the time. Of just like he's on it on his Instagram story.
Oh yeah,
all the
yeah,
memes and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, were you talking about the guy when he goes to the drive-thru today? Is that guy? You sent me a video. And
Oh no, that's Ed Bassmaster.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Do that.
that guy's in
All right,
trouble.
Daniel. So this guy Ed Bassmaster, he's one of the original like YouTube prankers, like from way early internet. And he goes to the drive-thru. He goes, "Excuse me, ma'am." Bloop. And she's just looking at him. Bloop. And they're in a drive-thru. She's just looking like, did this guy make that noise or what? Because he's like an older guy, you know, probably has sunglasses, looks serious, but he's bloop. And she's just like looking at him like, it's so funny. You just gotta watch it. I'll send it to you.
Do you remember the old videos of Tyrone?
Bigums. Oh, Dave Chappelle.
No. He was like a big buff like black dude on YouTube like a long
Oh
time
yeah,
ago.
and he walks past people and he's like, he
just,
like
like-
grab their cigarettes out of their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are you gonna
was
do
he-
about it?
What was his saying?
He was just like he would like slap their hand.
Oh,
their cigarette.
yeah, long dick style.
He had so many funny phrases.
Tyrone. Just I wanted to show you guys something. So for the for fun pastime with me,
Yeah.
some people like doing like playing League or something like that. Something to make him
Yeah.
entertained. My entertainment is fucking trolling Instagram scammers. Like they're like from India.
Yeah,
mostly
yeah.
India, and they're just like. Just the most broken English, and they're just like all they want. Like it's so easy that they always try to get it at the exact. They always try to get the exact same thing. It's just like Amazon gift cards,
Yeah.
So it's like I always know exactly where this conversation's going. So I troll the fuck out of him, dude. And I went off on this one guy. It was a while ago.
You have it
I'm
right
gonna
here.
start screen recording on here so I can just kind of like
Put it up on. Yeah.
select record and portion. I'm just gonna do this. Okay.
Oh, that's cool how you could do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so basically, this guy, there's a little bit more to it. Basically, him saying his name. So this is kind of where the juicy part starts. So he goes, "So are you ready to claim your winnings of 1,000 million US dollars?" And then puts parentheses 500,000 United States dollars. I'm like, okay, this guy doesn't know anything. 1,000 million US dollars, and he puts parentheses 500,000. I'm like, that's not 500,000. That's not even a million. That's actually not even a real number.
Seems legit.
So I was like, yeah, Cash App it to me. He's like, I'm your claim officer. I'm here to take you through the steps and how you would get your winnings. I was like, sounds good. So he basically says, in order to claim your prize, and like, dude, look how your winnings prize, you are to provide me some of your details. In other words, address and
Broken
name and
English.
stuff. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm filing out the info right now on a piece of paper. Do I mail this info? Or I was like, who do I mail this info to? And he goes, she's like, put your full name, address, age, occupation, just a little bit more, how to contact you. He's like, yeah, I'm almost done writing. I need more ink for my quill. 1 sec. He's like, waiting for you. I was like, with this money, I'll finally afford pens. What should I buy with it? And he goes, are you not sending this info anymore? Kindly provide me these details. And I was like, do you want some of the money? I really don't need it all. And he goes, you're advised to keep this news and your winnings private and confidential. Do not tell any
capitals?
individuals. Yeah. So then I was just like, maybe, so I was like, maybe my hot, sexy wife could take some of the money. You should see her. Because a lot of times they're like, I've seen the scammers, and they're just like, you talking about hot girls, and they'll get on. No, if you act like you're a hot girl, they'll like get into it. So he's like, list the info, and he's like, what's your name? I was like, my full name's Michael Scotch. What else do you need? He goes, your phone number and your Gmail. I was like, gave him a fake number. I was like, can I send you a picture of my wife? I use Hotmail. He's like, there's no problem, but not now. I was like, is she not sexy enough? He goes, let arrange your winnings here. What of your Gmail? Are you on WhatsApp? I was like, I don't have a Gmail. I use What's Good. And so he's kind of telling me, he's like, choose a list of priority when it's sent it. What do you want it sent to? Your check, ATM card? And I was just like, this is my wife. Either works for me. And he goes, well, we send checks at ATM card. I was like, whatever is easier. And he's like, are you down to, are you to come down? It's so hard to read because I feel like I'm fucking up the words, but I'm not. You are to come down to our office located at Hacker Way, whatever. It's like the Facebook headquarters. So I can be there in 5. He goes, there's only way to have it shipped to FedEx delivery company. Can you forward that, sir? I was like, yeah, no dents in my bank account. And he had deleted his account. Like this, it's not an account anymore, but he had a picture of just a box. I was like, yep. I was like, I can send you the money right now. He's like, we're arranged for it, sir. The shipping company will cost you $500 only. I'm like, and he took a picture. This is a picture of a box. I was like, that's definitely a box. I was like, I can take it. He's like, the company will cost you $500 to ship it. I was like, take the 500 out of the million, you know? He's like, your winnings are the pack, you know, they kind of jump over it. He's like, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't allow us to do that. And I'm like, and he took a picture. He's like, you can keep to prove when your winnings are down. He sent me a picture of his ID, and I was like, your ID's expired. He goes, no, it's still one online. I was like, what do I send this $500 I'm trying to get rid of? Can I send 1,000 for the $1 million to come quicker? How much can I send? And then he's like, your winnings are 500 million. Talks to me a little bit about that. I was like, let me scroll down a little bit. I was like, take 10,000 for yourself, please. He's like, we'll have pack it here.
Are you joking?
Are you joking with me? I was like, are you joking with me? He's like, so when will you get ready for us now? I was like, ready for what? He goes, when the package. Let me scroll down a little bit. Gets a little better. I can meet you tomorrow with the money. I was like, and then I stopped replying because he's hit me up at like 9 a.m. I'm obviously asleep. He's like, hey, are you there? I was like, hey, I just received the check. Thank you for the money. And he goes, good morning. Are you there? I was like, yeah, I just woke up. Can't wait to spend this money. He's like, which money are you talking about? The check is still overriding. And then I just Googled a picture of $1 million check. I'm like, this what? Did you not send me this? He's like, so you're now redeemed active. So are you now redeemed to activate your winnings? I was like, yeah. Okay, can you send me your confirmation fees? Like, yeah, how much? Just $500. Like, okay, I send it now. Talking for a little bit more. I was like, send me a picture of you. And this guy clearly Googles a fucking picture of like just some random kid on the internet. And I was like, I have a Target gift card for $500 on it. Will it work? He's like, yeah, sure will. I was like, okay, if not, I can Venmo or I can mail it. He goes, okay, this is where it gets good. He goes, okay, go and buy the Amazon card now. Said, I have a $500 gift card for PlayStation. Will that work? He's like, yes, send it now. Let's start working on it. It's like, okay, I'm at the store. What one do you want? And I just Googled just like cards, Amazon gift card. Don't take too long. And I was like, yeah, this one. He goes, what are you sending? I'm like, I'll ask if they have a $500 one. He goes, okay, now buy 5 of them and scratch the face of the cards. Like, they want to know what I need it for. He goes, just tell them you want to send it for your wife. They can just push you out of your success. Wait, what? They can just push. Yeah. Don't answer them. Just buy card and live to avoid double claiming. I was like, but my wife didn't say to. He goes, they can claim your winnings if you're careful. Don't show to avoid claiming here. Are you there? I was like, yeah, the manager's coming to talk. Should I just take it and run? Steal it? He goes, why would you steal it? Don't steal it. Are you not ready for this? I was like, I stole it. I'm running to my car. He's like, if you're not ready, let me know. Answer those. He's like, what the fuck? This guy's like, what the fuck? Do you think this is a joking center? A century? I was like, I have the card. Do you want it? I guess I should go return it. He goes, if you want our winnings now, you can send. I was like, it's not a joke. Fine, I'll keep the cards. Goodbye. He goes, if you're interested. And then I can't remember the picture he sent, but I was like, I'm about to redeem the card. He goes, send it now. And then I was like, okay, I'll send it. I was like, you're convincing. I was like, he sends me a picture of himself. I'm like, you're convincing and cute. And then let me scroll down a little bit. I was like, should I send a picture or type out the code? He's like, snap the code. He's like, I don't have the receipt. He goes, and then with the receipt, because they ask it for here on our office, like, I don't have the receipt. I stole it. And he goes, okay, send it now with a screenshot. I'm waiting for you. I was like, I don't have the receipt. He's like, send the card. I'll confirm it here. I was like, confirm it tomorrow. And then he goes, okay, so he goes, just send the card now. I'm here. I was like, are you ready or are you busy? He goes, ready now. Google the picture. I was like, I just have this like shitty low quality card. I was like, can I get the money now? And he goes, can't see the pin. Make it bigger. Not seeing it very well. Snap it clear. And then I just zoom in on the shitty quality picture. I'm like, scratch it very well and send it now. I am not seeing this. And then I take another one. I'm like, I scratched it more. And it's just a picture of just an absolutely just overly scratched card. I was like, did this work? Oh, is he back? Yeah. Okay, so then I was like, does this work? He's like, scratch it now, only the code. And then I was like, is that my money? I wish I had the picture. I was like, is that my $1 million? And he goes, snap the code now. I'm waiting for it. He's like, the first one was ruined, but here's the second one. And then here's the second. I just took it out. It's like with the scratch peel still on it. He's like, scratch the face. I was like, scratch my face? Okay. So you don't scratch the card. Why? He's like, you said to scratch my face. Just absolutely just fucking with this guy. I was like, how do I scratch? He goes, I was like, I have this one and 3 more $100 cards. Send it now. I'm waiting. So there's another overly scratched card I sent to him. He's like, just scratch one. Let's see. Maybe it'll activate it now. I was like, can you show me that my money is almost ready? He's like, not properly scratched. I was like, what do you mean? You said scratch it. I have 3 left. Yes, you don't scratch the middle. It's not properly scratched. Scratch all. I was like, all right. And then he's found another one just absolutely just overly scratched.
He likes them?
Yeah, I know. I know. He's like, it's not properly scratched. Scratch all. I was like, the middle is scratched. Can you send me a picture of me holding the check before I send the rest? He's like, why you make me feel sorry for you? If you want me to send the card, just fucking with this guy. I send you $300. Where's my check? Just going back and forth, dude. And then he's just scratched the card. And I was like, okay, here's the 4th one. Is another overly scratched card. He goes, you're not scratching this card now. This code there. Well, you will need the code. Make yourself clear. And then, can you see how clear this one is? I was like, okay, sorry, my friend was scratching them wrong. This is him. And at the time, this is like a meme. The card's ruined now. I need to get to the store to get more. He's like, yeah, I don't even know what that is. Like, what? He's like, don't worry again. No, I'll get them. My promise is helping yourself out. Just going back. Just
and
fucking
at what
showing
time
it.
is this happening?
Oh, dude, this is over a period of like
No, like
days.
Time of the day though.
Oh,
Is this
usually
like-
it's
like
around
we
nighttime,
scroll-
like 12, 11 p.m. Because it's like from like
Yeah,
India, It's like they're
Yeah.
like 10 a.m. there. I was like, hey, I got more cards. Just like going on, dude. Like this is December, like we're going into the 30th, and like
Sometimes you're starting the conversation.
yeah,
too.
no, like yeah, literally, I'm like, hey, buddy, good morning. I'm ready. Hey, I got more gift cards. So this went on for
That's hilarious.
about
That's a
23rd to 29th, so like a week straight. I've just been fucking with this guy, dude. And then there's more of them, I'm like, I just messaged a guy the other day, just like fucking with him, But that's my fun passing time, dude. Just absolutely just trolling the fuck out of people.
His name's still there. Andrew Ram.
Yeah, it's weird because on my phone it doesn't show it, but yeah, no, it's obviously a fake name. I mean, I wish I screenshotted these messages and did it because it's like when you delete account, the messages like disappear too. So I'm like, well, that's fucked.
yeah, dude, that is so funny.
I know. There's more of them too, dude. It's so hilarious. There's like even better ones. I send the same pictures and I'm like, they're like, dude, get the fuck out of here. What is this? And I'm like, I was like, do you want the money or not?
Do you want the money or not?
Let me see if I can find it.
Dude, that's so funny. That I was just watching a vlog creation with Ross. It wasn't Ross, but it was one of the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the ocean and he starts swimming all the way to these boats on like this little like kind of sandbar area.
Uh-huh.
And he's swimming, and then they like, hey, do you want us to pick you? They pick you up. So then like they grab the boat. So he grabs the back of it. They drag him to the shore, like that little shore sandbar area. And he goes, yeah, guys, I just wanted to ask you, is your phone working? Our phone. Yeah, I've been trying to call you guys about your extended warranty.
Was this new?
on
Did
your...
this come out this week?
No, I think it was like a year ago. It was just so funny. He went swimming all the way into the ocean. Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of you about your extended car warranty.
Yeah, extended car's
But you're
warranty.
like a real life person.
Real life person, yeah.
So, I have a buddy who works for a car dealership, right?
Okay.
And so he came over the other day and he was talking to me about dude, it's so fucked. So he's like staying outside, right?
Yeah.
With his like manager. And I don't think you ever met him either, but he's staying outside with his manager and his car comes pulling up, right? And this guy, the driver, hey! And then they look over and he goes, are you the guy who's been fucking my daughter?
Oh my gosh.
And like, my friend's like, what the fuck? He's like, are you the one that's been fucking my daughter in the front of a car dealership? And this guy's
That's
like,
intense.
he's like, what the fuck's going on? And he's freaking out. And then he's like, get over here. And like, it turned out that the manager was friends with the guy. So he's like, oh, what's up, man? He's like talking to him and stuff like that. And but they're walking over and the manager's like, no, it's cool. I know him. But this guy buys cars off of us all the time. He's like, this guy always buys cars off of us. So like initially you're thinking, oh, this guy's a baller. I mean, it's not like CNC like a high end sports dealership. It's like a regular car dealership.
Yeah.
So he's like, this guy always buys cars off of us. I'm like, for fucking what reason? What is okay? So anyways, so they get this guy in, and he's like, yeah, dude, just buy you a car. He goes, all right, cool, yeah, let's do it. And like as they're doing the process, like they're like going through like what he can afford, and like, okay, so cool. So my buddy gets a car, drives it around. He goes, this is a car, like this is like what fits you. And he goes like, this is fucking perfect. Like, okay, cool, let's start signing the deals. And they get in there, and like the daughter, and like they're like these two people, the dad and the daughter, are like mentally ill. Like they're like they're not all there in the head, because he's like they're like talking to the, like in the office, and the daughter's just kind of like staring off at my buddy, just like not all there, dude.
No way.
And they're like they're out of it, And so this guy was like, oh, I can afford $450, and the manager's like, yeah, dude, we'll do $450, and then like, it's, all car dealerships are fucking scammers, dude. Just always, no matter what,
vultures.
No matter what, you will always be fucked over. Even if you think you got a good deal, you'll always be fucked over. So they like, the manager's like, we're gonna bump it up to $650. Just like doing that shit. So he ended up doing it, and the guy signed all the papers. Like, okay, cool. Your payment's $650 now. And he was like, oh, I can't afford that. I'm like, well, you already signed it and shit. And he's like, well, I can't afford that. This guy, by the way, him and his daughter are living like with the dad's, like their grandparents. They can't even afford their own house, but they come in like they're fucked in the head, but they keep just buying cars that they can't afford.
Oh my gosh.
And so like this is fucked, and like they ended up leaving, like, no, we can't take the car, but like they're like, you signed it and shit, like you signed,
Yeah.
And like my buddy's like feeling bad at this point. He's like, this is kind of really fucked up, but like also he's getting commission off it. It's like, like really, what are you gonna do? It's like, you're gonna tell them no, you can't come buy a car from us, but like that they shouldn't be. So anyways, they dipped out, and like, well, fuck, they bought the car, so they went and like they dropped the car off at their house, and then he just like, my buddy dropped the car off and then like dipped out, because he's like, you guys own the car, you can't just,
you
know what I mean?
You left your car here.
And the guy that came back the next day, he's like, I can't afford this shit, and like, it's like, obviously, dude, you don't even, like, you're living with your grandparents and you just keep buying cars. And like eventually, like, he kept coming back. He came back, left the car there, and then went back home, and then they did the same thing. They got in that car, dropped it back off of the house, and then left. And they came back home, or back to the dealership.
Oh my gosh.
And so eventually the guy came back in. He's like, dude, I can't do this. And like the manager's like his friend. But I'm like, what a kind of shitty ass friend, where he's just like, he was like, dude, the guy was like, I'm gonna bump up the rate $200 more, And like, he's like, this guy knows he should not be buying cars. So it's like kind of fucked up for him to be like doing that.
How many cars did he buy?
I don't know, but it's definitely like consider, I don't know the amount, but the manager was like, this guy always buys cars off of us. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you can't really just flip them like that, It's you need like a license or permit, to be flipping cars. And this guy's not flipping any cars. I don't know what the guy does for a living. Oh, and I think they're like living off like welfare checks and shit.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, dude, you guys should not be buying cars. So then he came back like a third time, and he's basically just like, dude, I can't afford the car. The manager's like, all right, I'm gonna take the car back. And like legally, they kind of can't. But the manager just knows how to do some shit with that. He goes, all right, but don't ever come back here again. Like, you're not my friend. I'm like, oh, you're not a fucking good friend.
Yeah, you're not his friend either.
Dude, I hate fucking car dealerships, man. They're schemy.
So you're telling me that he comes to the lot, accusing someone of having sex with his daughter, and then leaves with a brand new car?
Well, no, the sex with the daughter was like a joke. You've been fucking my daughter, but they're like good friends. It's like you and me. It's like if you're fucked in the head and like you come like, what's up, man? I'm like, hey, you want to buy a car off me? And they're like, no, you can't. It's like, But dude, they're scheming like that, dude. I remember I watched a video, and with AirPods, there's one AirPod with the microphone for a speaker for headphones. Mm-hmm. They'll do this shit where they take out, and this has been confirmed because I'll get to like how I know it's confirmed. They take out one of the headphone, the earpiece with the microphone on it. And, you go to the office, you talk to them, like, oh, you're discussing it. And then they go like, let me go, like, talk to my manager and see what's going on, Mm-hmm. So when you leave, they leave. So it's like you two, like, buying a car. You think you're just confidentially, like, it's just you two, in the room. You're like, so what are you thinking? Like, kind of discussion, like, what you actually feel like. What your thoughts are, You're like opening up just to you two. But they leave an AirPod in the on the table, and they have the other one in the ear, and they walk out, and they can it's a microphone, they can hear you. So I saw a video of that, some guy talking about that, and I sent to one of my buddies who works for a car dealership. I'm like, dude, this is crazy, huh? And he didn't reply. Then we went over to his house that like same day. We were like, gonna go golfing or something. I'm like, dude, you see that video I sent you? Like, what do you think? And he goes, oh, I've done that a lot of times. He's like, I do that a lot. I just I put one AirPod on the table and I leave and I just listen to him. I was like, dude, that's so fucked. That's like this schemy shit, you know? I always hate car dealerships, dude. You show up and they're like fucking seagulls running out at you. Like, come on, here's the papers. And I'm like, I just want to look.
They're vultures.
Yeah, they
as
really
soon as
are.
you step up, they're vultures just, that guy. And they're like looking you up and down. Look at his shoes or something like.
They literally remind me of these Instagram scammers that are like this. Yeah, just give me your Amazon gift. And dude, imagine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I go to buy a car and they're like this. So, what do you guys want? Check, cash? They're like this, Amazon gift cards.
I
like,
know,
no!
seriously.
No,
you could just send it to us. I think one of our guys already DM'd you.
Yeah,
just make sure you scratch it up properly.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Or,
yeah, dude, they're fucking.
What if you
scammers,
prank them
bro.
and try to
That's
act
awesome.
like you're homeless or something?
Oh, at a car dealership?
And see if they try and scout you.
Oh, and like go in a car dealership dressed as homeless? Dude, they won't even. They probably won't even go up to you. But it would be better if you show up like acting like you're homeless, but you're actually a baller and you got like millions of dollars.
Yeah, that'd be good. We should send that into vlog creations.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. And then they're just like, did you see the video when they went to like they went to like check out to buy a truck, and then.
Oh, he drives
he
it around.
test drived it, and then he picked up a couch and dropped it off. And goes, okay, I'm good. He like went to test drive a truck, but he ended up taking it, putting a couch, like moving a couch with the truck, and then going back. He says, okay, I don't need the truck anymore.
His buddy like has an apartment like right down the street. Oh yeah, can we go on a test drive? Yeah, sure. And then he goes, oh yeah, just make it right here. Yeah, let me just go left. And he's like, okay, well we normally have this the route, but okay. And then he pulls up to an apartment complex, and he calls his yeah, I'm here. His buddy and him walk out a couch, put it in the bed of the truck, and the car dealer's just like, okay, I've never been in this situation before. They back out. They drive past the car dealership, past the car dealership to the other apartment, drops it off, and he's hey to the car dealer. I'm pretty sure he's hey, can you give us a hand with this? He goes, I'm not helping you guys, and then drives back to the car dealership. And goes, yeah, it's a good truck, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Because you just ran an errand with this truck.
Usually they prank people and usually are like good-hearted. That guy was like, it's okay, I got your license, I got your identification.
Yeah.
He was walking away, he's like, oh, just kidding. He was like, oh, okay. But still that guy was kind of like, I mean, I get it. But yeah, dude, that takes a vulture personality. Just like, that's a hustle, you know. I get it, you know. They make their commission off selling cars, so it's like that's how they make their money, selling cars. But it's like, dude, I hate fucking cars. Like when I was car shopping with my dad, like for like my car, like out of high school, it's like, dude, I hated going, especially because my dad, he that's his job is an estimator, so he goes and bids jobs.
Yeah.
So he's just like, you know, bids, and
He calls your dad calls it the art of estimating.
Yeah,
that's what he told me.
But he's going back and forth, just like kind of like, no, we're doing it for this amount. So that's his job. He's been doing that for like 30 years of just like bidding against people.
It's like, you know, Skyrim, how you can go up and like level up the different like you can level
levels.
up your sneak or your one-handed. Well, one of the things is speech.
Yeah,
you can level up your speech as well, and you know the better you get at it, you know. Yeah. Then you start to get, it's like once you hit that level 80 tree, now instead of 50 gold, it's like 35 gold or something. All the items become cheaper.
Yeah.
I never played Skyrim, but when like rhythm dubstep like first came out, when like nobody really knew what it was, for some reason I always thought that the word rhythm came from Skyrim. I don't know why. I don't know why I always thought that.
It's like a play on word kind of. Well, I don't know.
But you're right though. You definitely have to be like a different type of person to like be in sales.
Yeah.
Like you said, you know, you just have to look at this person. Like, I know you can afford it, but
they don't give a fuck.
They,
you know,
I gotta pay for the bottle of that I'm gonna get this weekend or whatever.
That just goes to show, dude. If like a good friend like that can just fuck somebody over knowingly that it's gonna fuck him up, it's like, you know, they're like, fuck somebody over for $1, dude. So that's just shit.
It's like, even like, you know, I'll go and like bid jobs and stuff, like doing it on my own. I mean, granted, it's not like a car or it's not like the size of your dad.
Fucking shoe.
No, seriously. But even at that, dude, I feel like almost guilty. Like I'm doing what it should be priced as this. I'm doing it below, and I almost feel like, it's gonna be this much, and I feel guilty saying it.
I couldn't do it.
And the people, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'm like, oh shit, okay. fuck,
a
I guess I just
negotiation,
made
yeah.
this much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Most of it
It's
comes down to
cool, but-
labor costs, because it's like obviously like what they charge for like obviously your supplies, like you show them
yeah,
like
dude. Honestly, even like especially in construction, like
it's all
you're,
labor.
You're
That's where the
no,
cost
you're
comes
making
from.
money off of everything.
Yeah. No, there's
Material-
definitely like there's definitely some profit
and
from it.
it's
Like for every item.
you take
obviously.
you take this way of applying making money,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of bidding a job for painting, you're selling a car. So you still have all these other hidden fees. Oh, here's an application fee. Oh, here's a processing fee. Oh, here's a tax.
Yeah.
Here's a fee for the tax. And then it's like all these things. That's why when I bought my car, I bought it off of. I went to my bank, and they have a guy that, like a car guy that works for them, and he'll just he gets paid by the bank, and all he does is just search up people's car. I'll hit him, email him, hey, I'm looking for this car, this color, this year, everything. Okay, well, I can get one sent to you.
Did you pay for that?
No, because the bank that I have, they have a car salesman,
Okay, that's kind of cool.
a broker. That's what it's called. They have a car broker, and so it's just one of the things my bank provides. So I was able to
pretty
get
cool.
it, and like I saw the application of like all these different fees. The guy was showing me. He goes, look, at normally this fee would be applied, this fee, this fee, this fee, but
Yeah.
I mean, since I'm being paid by the bank, you just get straight this, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I think just the price of the car, not even taxed up, and then just taxed, or car the price not even jacked up because
Yeah, licensing, license and taxes and stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, I got my F-150 for $1,000.
Damn. Yeah, you pulled the
Yeah.
first time you pulled up, and I was like, "Fuck."
Dude,
It's a nice truck.
it used to be my work truck, and I would drive it to different states. And then one day, the boss at my work, he was like, "Well, we need to get you a new work truck." And so I was like, "Well, what about the one I'm driving? What are you guys gonna do with it?" "Well, I'll probably sell it. Let me buy it off you." And so he goes, "Well, how much do you want to buy this F-150 for?" I said, "Well, it's pretty much mine already. I've been driving it for like 5 years. $1,000. All right, let me see what I could do." And then I got, I got it registered into my name for $1,000.
Damn, dude, you
Let me
probably
have
couldn't
it.
even go lower, dude. And the fact that they didn't even like negotiate with you, you could have been like, "I got like 10 on it."
That's the cheapest. $10.
Yeah,
I guess
Shit.
that's the cheapest vehicle and the best one I've ever bought. But the catch is that it had like 300,000 miles on
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, it'll. I mean, dude, for
The engine was
$1,000,
rebuilt and all that stuff, so
Yeah.
I scored on that.
I mean, yeah,
hey, let me have it.
yeah.
I'm trying to buy Dad's truck.
Yeah,
I've been
dude.
trying to buy it too.
I remember when your dad first bought. It was a Tacoma, right?
Yeah, the
Was it a
Tacoma.
Tundra?
Tacoma.
Oh yeah, Tacoma. Yeah, when he first bought it, within the week he got in that car crash off 19th.
Right by your
No,
house?
no. He bought it. He got the truck. He did the highest payments, like everything, because he just wanted to pay it off.
Yeah.
The week that he paid it off, he's at a red light, right there on the street.
Yeah.
Red light, green light, and then a car's coming down, and then another car's coming this way. They clip, and then one of the cars goes boom, 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 and then like banging off of cars right here, all at the red light. So he hits this car,
Like
hits this car.
sideswiping, like hitting like on
Yeah,
the
like
sides.
all these guys are facing this way.
There
and
was
he's
like
coming,
6 people involved.
My dad was like probably like the 6th car back, and totaled his truck.
That's so fucked.
The
Did
week-
anyone
the
die?
week- No, sadly. But he was like 6 cars back at a red light, and then boom, his truck's totaled the week he paid it off.
I know. I remember
then-
I drove past and there was like oil, like leaks and shit, and like they were covering up like the, the spills, the gasoline,
Oh,
oil
that
spills.
reminds
And
me,
they
dude.
covered it all up.
I was going to work, and it was dark, on my way there and stuff, and I see all this like kind of looks like smoke, whatever. So I
Mist?
it's just something that's just it was just all dark. I get off the freeway, my off ramp, and I look. This whole building is just caught on fire right across from where I work, like diagonal from. I'm like, oh crap, dude! The firefighters are all on the roof with their hoses and everything. I'm like, dude, but this thing just and the thing is, the building next to it is a lumber yard,
Damn.
and there was
And then next to that
all
was a firework yard.
yeah, and next to that was an orphanage.
In between a fucking a gas or a fucking gas station.
I was driving home from work maybe like a couple months ago, and up the 15 freeway, the whole mountain pass was on fire. So like I was driving and it was just like super smoked out, and then they had these airplanes like dropping like this pink dust
Yeah,
on
the-
everything.
yeah.
And then the next day after the fire was all done, like the gas station and McDonald's,
Oh
it was
yeah,
just all
yeah.
pink.
I noticed
It was
that.
all pink.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I went up there at Lato Creek like 2 weeks ago. I was like, "Fuck, dude!" McDonald's is all.
I saw the whole thing on fire.
Damn.
Like there's like those houses that are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Those are done. They're
Yeah.
gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
it was like farmland up there and shit too.
I was at Nocturnal one of the years, and where the main stage was are those same mountains.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And one of the years, all those mountains were on fire.
Yeah.
Like you're literally right here on this mountain over here, raving. You know, like.
as there
But the
bunnies
background,
and deers.
yeah,
and-
the background you see helicopters dropping all the water and everything. Dude, it was kind of cool, but kind of scary. Like, dude, it was mainly scary because we're like, are we gonna be able to come back to day 2? So
was it smoky though? Because the pass, like, I feel like
no,
it
the pass blew it all that way.
oh.
So it didn't. It just
Oh, that way.
it was all. Yeah,
Wait, what nocturnal location was that?
Salmon Well by
Salmon Well,
Amphitheater.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
I've
it was
been
like 2016.
I think I worked at that one time. I was like working for Live Nation, and I would like sell the drinks and the food and stuff. And then I got
No, that was before, because I remember you went to Nocturnal. You did that before I went.
2015, the first year we went.
20,
you
yeah,
went with us.
because we went 2015.
well, I was just saying I think I was at the Salmon Well also. I think that's where it was when I went.
Yeah,
But-
you've been. We went 2015.
But I went on. Yeah, this was
To
a
work?
this was a different time. But anyway, so we got like the early shift. I would work in the early shift, and then by like 3:00 in the day, the next people who worked the next shift, they were like, "All right, guys, you could just hang out till the end of Nocturnal." So
That's
I got
pretty
to
cool.
I got to rave there for free. It was
You
cool.
got paid pretty much too to work there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And also, I remember seeing like Funk Case and Cookie Monster, R.I.P. He ain't alive no
Yeah.
more. But that was the coolest show ever. They had like huge flames coming up, like when the drops would go,
Yeah.
kind of like that. That Travis Scott guy?
Oh,
Dude,
Yeah, but no one died though, right?
nobody died.
Well,
dude. Should we talk about that now,
His shirt.
or just Travis Scott concert? Do you wanna kick it
let's
to red?
summon demons, huh?
Do you want to kick it to red?
that's fine.
Honestly, fuck it.
Well, I don't know how to turn it to red. I haven't gotten to. I just seen green and yellow. But I
Dude.
think I should be able to, but I don't know how to
I
fuck
watched.
with it.
I watched the. What is it called? The helicopter view of that Travis Scott show, and the people just were like so compressed at the center of the stage. It looked like, you know how when you get like sugar on the floor and all the ants come, like the whole colony. That's what it looked like. You just see a bunch of little black dots, like just so
Oh my gosh.
so compressed. Apparently, the people in that crowd were like so like pushed together.
Yeah,
Like there's
I've
so
seen
many
videos
people
of it, dude. They're all
that
like pressed up against like the
people
front.
couldn't even breathe.
Yeah.
And I've personally been in crowds that are like
Mm-hmm.
you can't move, but like if you actually try to move, like
Yeah, there's like
you,
wiggle room and stuff.
it comes off rude. Everyone gets pissed because
Yeah.
you're getting everyone's sweat on you and
Yeah,
stuff.
but you're never gonna see him again. So
But-
it's fine.
Those crowds were like
Like sardines.
yeah,
even worse. It was like two people almost becoming one person.
yeah.
It's just pressed.
That's
so
like not
hard.
even fun at that point.
Yeah,
It's
you can't
not.
even enjoy
I'm like,
it.
dude, that's fine. He's on Apple Music. I'll just go listen to it.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, I'll just go play it in my AirPods.
I remember being at a Fontana party one time, and everyone was so jam packed in the living room. It was like that. It got to the point that like no one was standing. Everyone was going, whoa, like swaying back and forth.
The house is getting all messed up.
Yeah, like the SpongeBob pineapple just going back and forth. But music was playing and everyone was just swaying. And I like me, like being a dude, I was even kind of losing my balance. But I'm looking at like there's like little tiny girls like this, and I'm like, oh, like hearing that about the concert, I'm like, oh, I can see how some people can get like crushed and stuff,
Yeah.
let alone trampled. But I mean, I guess even some dudes.
Let alone killed.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
I think the youngest person that died at that Travis Scott
Here, Spencer,
show
see your laptop.
was 14 years old.
What the fuck was our 14
I know.
doing there?
Someone was like, "Oh, it's a festival." I go,
Was
"Yeah,
that free? Was that shit free or something?
I
or-
don't know. It was in Texas.
Yeah, well, fuck it. Texas.
But that's odd for Texas to go down like that.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of events, dude, when me, my buddy Matt, and Brandon went to Nocturnal this year, like in September, and we showed up, and the first thing we did was go to get drinks, to buy drinks. And my friend Brandon gets like a vodka soda or like a vodka Red Bull, and it's $19. So he gives her $20. He gives her a $20 bill, and she goes, "Oh, let me get you change for $1." And she grabs $1 out of the tip jar, and it's a rolled up dollar bill. And she opens it up, dude, and like probably like a big line of just cocaine just falls out on the table. Like, and she looks at us and like looks back at it, and then she just goes, just starts gumming it in her, and then she like walks away, and then she like
That's
fills a
grimy.
drink, and she comes back. She goes, "My mouth's numb." I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, you just did cocaine." Let alone if you even knew what it was, dude. And then
That's
she just,
so random.
She starts, she's like looking around, and she's like scraping up and just snorting it there. I'm like, fuck.
She didn't give a fuck.
No, not at all.
She knew what that was. She was like, I want it.
A dead
Okay.
body.
So
Blitz clips.
we know you've seen this video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen a lot of stuff about it. Yeah.
So, do you notice anything weird?
Oh, no, oh yeah, this is the one. Oh, they blotted
Oh,
out.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
well, that's
Why is
not
that guy
what
all
I'm worried about.
stiffed up?
So,
Is that guy dead?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
look at,
why is he so? No,
look at-
there's no way he's
look at-
dead. 'Cause
He's
No, that was one of the ones
see
that
how
died.
see how he's staring,
yeah,
He's like looking at him.
and this guy's like dead.
yeah, but like
No,
look-
like there's an uncensored video.
but yeah, because look how stiff his body
yeah,
is.
that
though.
guy is dead.
No, but like you can't. Usually you're limp. You know, that guy's
No.
like stiff. Like
Well, he-
rigor
well, no,
mortis
just
didn't
has
kick in that quick.
Lots of people had him up.
Yeah, but nevertheless, this is a video of somebody.
Yeah, I mean, like they're still carrying people out and shit.
So-
He's just like singing, looking at it. He's like, "Is that motherfucker dead?"
So here, I've been going down the rabbit hole. So at this time, he was saying something about. I think he was saying, "Yeah, we got to stop the concert," and then
Travis Scott was saying that.
Travis was saying something like that, and then he looks and he sees this, and then all of a sudden he goes,
Oh yeah, he sings that weird part of his song.
but
Oh, he just starts singing.
he's saying stop the concert, and then you hear gibberish in the mic, and then he starts staring. Now, tell me, watch the phone quality when he starts staring and he notices the guy.
Phone call.
Watch the quality of this. Watch how the camera kind of skips. And then right there. Did you see that?
Oh, like a ghost.
Look at that.
I don't know.
Because
what are you
so
trying to show? Like a clip or a cut?
right here, watch right here, this area. You see that thing right there?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's just shitty quality.
mm,
Well, what
It's
would you
got
think it'd be? A
squares.
clip?
I mean,
It's got squares in
Probably
it.
filmed on Android. What are you talking about? Like, you're trying to say that's a cut?
so what I'm
Here,
trying to
let's-
say
let's
is
see, you can put it in slow mo.
a lot of
Yeah,
the talk on the internet right now
Playback speed.
is that supposedly this was all a demonic sacrifice, that his show Astroworld was like initiation for a demonic, like what, that blood needed to be spilled. That's what people are saying on the internet.
Well, weren't people going around just
So what?
injecting people with like?
There is
I-
that too.
I heard that there was a guy who was at that concert, and he says that he actually questioned it because he always watches true crimes or whatever, and he questioned. He's like, imagine if you were that guy that was going pricking people with like a syringe. Like, you would obviously be trying to hide from like the security at all times. But I don't know. His perspective was he thinks that it's conspiracy by the police that someone was not pricking. But when I grew up in like early rave days, like there was always that fear going around that someone who might have HIV or AIDS, that they would poke people at raves. But that that's going back to like the 90s and stuff.
And to add on
But
to
I've
that,
I've never seen somebody ever do that. And if somebody was trying to like be that guy to do that, like That's like some weird twisted thinking.
And to add on to about the conspiracy about the, like the police and everything, from the police officer,
Answer
he
it.
was saying that
Answer it.
from the police officer, he was saying that they poked like a syringe in one of the securities.
Yeah, that's the one he was talking about.
And yeah, you're right. Why would he do that to after getting checked? Hey, fuck this little, and like give him HIVs right there, and then get away scot free and prick more people.
Get
Yeah.
away, Travis Scott free.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. Okay, so, but just watch this though. Watch. So it's kind of getting a little skippy right there. Okay, whatever. But what I'm look at, you see that thing right there?
Yeah, Russ, it's just shitty phone quality. It's just pixelated.
No, Spencer, you need to put your tinfoil hat on, dog. Put your tinfoil hat on.
What? I know, but what are you trying to say that is? A demon?
Well, what I'm establishing the field. I'm throwing everything out. I'm saying, look at here's this, blah blah blah. Okay. I personally don't think that he was doing this for demonic like sacrifice or whatever. I think those people probably legit like die from claustrophobia or probably got stabbed in the neck with a needle or something.
Well, what happened at his concert reminds me of like what happened to those other rappers like over the recent years. You know, you got Lil Pump, Lil Peep, XXXTentacion, or I don't.
Tenacion.
Yeah, I don't listen to any of these guys, but I hear their story and stuff. Who was the other one? Mac Miller. There's something in common with this like particular group of like rap people or hip hop artists, and they're young. They're like young artists.
But they're also not the first rap group to, be like open about like dark things. You figure what's that one guy who did a lap dance to Satan?
What? Oh, that's
like
Lil Nas.
Yeah,
Jesus?
like no, Lil Nas, like
Lil Nas he's next. That's what I think. His concert, something weird's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you see his tweets? I mean, not so much now, but dude, before he like really blew up when he was coming up, dude, that guy was posting the absolute funniest stuff.
He made it viral with that
So
Hometown Road song.
See You on the Other Side.
Is that the name of the tour?
Yeah.
Sketch.
There was 8 people who went to the other side.
Yeah.
I saw a meme where it showed that picture where Drake is lost in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody posted that, and it's like when you go to a Travis Scott concert, but then wake up at a Mac Miller show.
Oh, I know. Seriously.
Even this too. Like, look at this one. This is the flyer. Doesn't that look pretty weird?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Like,
always going to be out.
I mean, I get it. Like
Oh.
they're going for the trippy visuals and the psychedelic and everything, but just give him what.
Also, like I saw the pictures, like to enter into the concert, they made like
You have
an
to go through
art
his
piece,
mouth.
and
This
you
one.
go through his mouth,
like this.
which is supposed to also look
Oh.
like there was like a statue of Moloch or something. And so I don't know what I think happens honestly is that these young artists they sign these contracts to the music industry, and then the music industry now owns them.
Yeah.
So the music that's being released, it's like, well, there's an agenda now by the music industry. Like, you have to release this type of content. And if you notice, a lot of these rappers are almost making music to dumb down the masses. To like, if you like listen to a lot of their lyrics and all their auto-tune, and I'm not hating on auto-tune, I'm just saying like the type of music they make brings it like invokes a certain kind of energy. I mean, you see it at the Travis Scott concert. And once they sign the dotted lines, it's like metaphorically, it's like you're signing your soul away to the devil. And now you have to do the bidding of the music industry. And then you have just like XXXTentacion dying, Lil Peep, Lil Pump.
But there's mostly like ODs and stuff too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're signing these music industry contracts. Kanye West even raps about this. I don't remember how his lyric goes. I think he says sold my soul to the devil for a few toys. No, sold my soul to the devil for a crappy deal just to get a few toys like a Happy Meal. That's Kanye
Shit.
West. I mean, he's saying that to expose the music industry too.
Yeah, well, they've always been shitty. Have you seen, like, I know where, like, let me see if I look it up.
Yeah, it's real just like weird, you know. And then there's, I think the first group, it's called 3-6 Mafia.
I
3-6, you know, 3 sixes, 666. And they
I
would,
never thought of that. I guess that's what
well,
they're-
they would rap about like the same, just dark things, you know, and stuff. I mean, so it's not new in the scene. And then, you know, even go back further, Motley Crue with the pentagram.
But what I do find odd though is that it's these new upcoming rappers who are coming into the scene, and you keep seeing them like die off. Like every year, a new young SoundCloud rapper ends up dying from his music. It's so strange.
And then you can easily say, "Oh, an OD," or who knows? It could be.
Well, I mean,
or it
like
can't be.
Lil
That's
Peep,
something else.
he did OD. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely there's a, I don't know, it's fun to think about it. It's fun, but like at the end we're not gonna know. I'm not a rapper. I won't find out. I didn't go to Astro World.
There was another rapper that did die. I think he died last year. I forget which particular one he was, but it's on video. He's like 20 years old or something. You know, got signed off to the music industry, and then there's a video. I think it was him like joking around because he released the video and he was doing like a satanic ritual outside, and he even said in the video like, "Oh, I'm selling my soul to the devil," and then within that week, that rapper just dies. It's so weird.
Yeah, I feel like most of it comes down to, because when you sign something like that you're in less artistic, creative mode, so you're more on like a strict, like,
Yeah, they own you.
yeah. So it's just like they're just like, oh, this fucking sucks. You know, I got here from like doing being myself,
sucks.
being creative, and now they're like, okay, cool. Just now, you know, do what you're doing, but we're also going to be changing a lot of it. You know, I hear a
Yeah,
lot about that in like comedy and stuff like that. That like they'll make, or movies, or something like that.
They have a Black Mirror on it.
Everything has to like be cut, you know, and like do other things. where, like,
And you
you're not-
can't go off the script.
Yeah.
And talking about the music, the film, and the comedy, like if you try to go and start speaking the truth in your music or something, they have control over you.
Yeah.
You can't do that no more. You're in the contract.
Yeah. That's
It's
why
the,
YouTube's becoming so big, and like doing your own thing, not having to be signed off on somebody. So it's like, you know, you're in your own creative control.
Yeah.
It's the Black Mirror with what's her name, Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus.
I haven't seen that one, but I know what you're talking
It's
about.
the newer season where she
Yeah.
has a little doll and stuff. It's the same thing.
I haven't watched that one.
But one thing to also add on is it's like Avicii. You know how they say, "Oh, Avicii OD."
Oh yeah, exactly.
But when you start to look a little bit deeper, Avicii was going. What was he doing? He was in a doc. He was being recorded for a documentary spreading awareness of child trafficking around the world.
Nice.
And the last music video he made was all about that.
Yeah, and then he ODs.
I
And
know.
I never saw the
And
documentary.
and I don't know how true this is, but I heard the same thing about Chester Bennington too. And by the way, the other videos that
Oh,
are going
yeah, him.
that are going viral it's like, well, look at Chester Bennington when somebody was being like ODing in his crowd. You know, you have Linkin Park basically saying, "Hey, stop the show,
Yeah.
stop the show, help that guy up. What do you do when we fall? Pick him up." And then he stops his whole, like in the middle of the song.
Hey,
for, like,
well, we're gonna redo this. We're gonna redo this.
Yeah.
Start it over again.
I don't want to see no more kids jumping over this thing. If your friend is hurt, help them to the front, and these gentlemen will escort them out. And you know, it just shows the contrast of like a live band, and then what is that? The live-
Travis, that's Travis. Because
Oh,
during that he was.
Auto-tune,
yeah,
he
that's,
was doing
that's
that.
that's the clip, and it's all auto tune, which makes it weirder. It's like
Yeah.
the cyborg agenda
as he's staring at it. A big part of that makes you think of like the typical, the idea at the end of Squid Game, how when the guy's like, you know what the difference is, you know what the similarity is somebody who has no money versus somebody who's got too much, is that life isn't fun. So I could see in the other perspective where it's like you have all this money, all this fame, and then you're just like, well, this shit kind of sucks.
But also Squid Games is like predictive programming, programming the masses, because Travis Scott's show was Squid Games in a way. You know, they're
interesting.
Yeah, and that's why they do this. You know, they release the movie, The Matrix. I guess there's a bunch of M's in that. They released The Matrix back in like the early 2000s, programming the masses to like start thinking about this virtual reality type of era, and then now we have this Squid Game show.
Well, even before
released.
that, Ready Player One is we're literally watching it unfold. Ready Player One, where they go into the metaverse, is Facebook already said, "Oh, our new name's Meta."
Yeah,
like how would you call it? Predictive programming.
I mean, that's why it's called a TV program too. You know, it's programming, and you change the channel, but you're channeling your attention. You know, changing the direction of what you're being programmed into. And there's also the cyborg agenda. You know, they want us to merge the AI with human beings. Have you seen the robot dogs?
Yeah.
You guys seen the robot dogs?
Oh yeah, you mean like with the MIT, like how they're making them like they can like, or like I know like the humans that can do like front flips and stuff and jump up boxes.
So my
iRobot.
Yeah, like that. My prediction, what I think we might see happen in the near future, is they're gonna start, you know, manufacturing these robot dogs more, because if you saw a robot dog in real life, you're gonna be like, oh, that's cool. Look at it. It looks just like a dog. People are gonna be more fascinated with a robot dog than a real dog. And so
I'm on more of that, dude. My dogs fucking suck. Fuck, I didn't even pick them.
But you know, this is part of the cyborg agenda to merge human beings with the artificial intelligence. And I don't know, man. Just what I see happening is like rich people buying these robot dogs first, putting them
just
on
like
leashes.
Teslas.
Yeah, putting them on leashes and just being out in like public and walking your robot dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know.
It's a Hitler's skeleton, dude. That's what we'll call him, Adolf Hitler.
Adolphi.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, it. What?
Fuck.
What was that?
I was putting my arm up.
Oh.
I went too high.
And even with that, you know, it with Squid Games, you see what you said, Spence. These rich people, they're not fun. What do? What they have when you have everything? What else do you not have? Well, you don't have death.
You have Travis Scott concerts, and you have
exactly.
You hire people to kill them with needles,
or you have a bunch of people play some games and with the consequence of death. You know, whatever the case may be, it's crazy shit right there.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't have any interest in going there. What's in Texas too? So
yeah.
But that's crazy. It's weird to think that like EDC is probably like a much bigger event than that was. But like, there's it's one thing you're worried about there is people who like candy flipping on Jedi flipping, Molly, too much acid, and then they OD. But other than that, it's like 8 people trampled from like stampedes, brother.
Even the ODs, like. I don't think anyone died this past EDC.
Yeah.
Or the EDC before.
Last thing I remember is Heart Summer. 2 people died 2015.
I did go to EDC in 2009 and it was in LA.
Oh, it's yeah.
And when I went there, there's people just rushing in and literally people getting stampeded over. I remember seeing that. And then they would like lock the center of the Coliseum because wherever it was like a Coliseum. And then people would just jump over the fence. They're like, fuck it, I want to go to the center. And that center was
it just
bad.
one stage?
I think there was other stages, but there was other stages. I think like one more.
Yeah. Because that's the thing is like typically when you think of like going to EDC or like Nocturne, like places festivals I've been to, when it opens at like 4 or 5, it's like no one really gives a shit about the opener from that. It's like not as big. It builds up. You know what I mean?
It builds up.
Swedish House Mafia isn't starting at 5 p.m. You know.
And they played when I went in 2000.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were telling me about that. But that's what I mean is why people stampeding for like somebody who is probably just like probably doesn't even play anymore. You know.
it's weird. It just brings out this animalistic nature in people.
Yeah. To listen
to just go to the center of the stage and trample over people, and you lose. Some people kind of lose that sense of compassion.
You know, I was on an acid trip one day at a rave, and I was just really observing around me. I forget what I think it was like, I forget what the stage was, but it was some type of like what looked like a statue.
What, chess piece?
And no,
as
not
a Nocturnal?
I forget which one, maybe Beyond or something. But I started looking at it, and I'm tripping on acid. I'm thinking, I'm like, this is what it's like. Like, early humans, they would go to the statues and they would all perform their songs and rituals or whatever, and they would just be in front of the statue. And I'm just looking, we're not unconsciously doing the same in front of the statue, whatever. The DJ's right there, and everyone's all just, singing, dancing, rejoicing. What people used to do in front of statues and stuff.
I think that's what they were going for, that art piece. It's like, let's bring it up and like, do that as an idea. Because obviously we don't really do it now, but that would be a good place to have it, like an art piece like that, where you can be like old time rituals and myths and stuff.
But what we're talking about though is like, it is a recurrent thing. Like this, doing these rituals like this and stuff, like it's not good. like Bohemian Grove, the rich people going there celebrating in front of the owl statue, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
In the meeting in the middle of the woods, let alone a bunch of people unconsciously worshiping a statue without even knowing.
I mean, people do that still religiously. Like, what's the big square in, like, I don't know, it's like somewhere in like the Middle East where it's just like everyone shows up and there's a huge square that they you know what I'm talking about?
Where they like face the east and like they pray. Well, let alone even in Israel, like the big wall or whatever it is, people go and like put stuff in the wall or something.
Have you heard of the Akashic Records?
What's it called?
The Akashic Records is a term that's given for the collective unconsciousness of all of humanity. So however long, like even to like the primitive,
it's in a different dimension, huh? Is that what you're talking about?
Sort of like that, yeah. It's this unconscious record of all the human beings that have ever like been like in existence, and that record is like something that people tap into unconsciously all the time.
I've heard of something like that.
It's called the Akashic Records.
Iranians.
That's why I
that is a square.
Yeah, you've seen
I've
this?
never seen that.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
Or it's like a box.
Mm-hmm. Great mosaic
Mosque.
of Mecca.
Great mosque.
Let's see,
is it
Mecca place.
Imagine Travis Scott just on top of the box.
I know, right? Yeah. See, like people just come here and just like holy place Mecca, the holy.
So
place.
like it's weird seeing like humans like in their animal naturalistic being, just like the idea of like grouping together, civilizing, everyone coming together for one cause, whether it be to worship, whether it be to dance, whether it be to eat dinner or something. Like it's
that's the basis of Burning Man too.
Burning Man too, exactly Burning Man. Everyone goes, and it's not like you're bowing down to the burn, but you're at least everyone's looking forward to the burn of the Burning Man.
They make it like a whole city out in the middle of nowhere. I always wanted to go and take my bike there.
I was supposed to go 20.
Oh, the Circle of Islam.
Or
so they have a box in a circle.
The Hajj is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and able-bodied Muslims are required to perform it once in their lifetime.
Oh, it's like a pilgrimage or something.
Yeah, it's just a part of the religion, I guess. Chance to wipe clean past sins. So it's kind of like a confession, for like, was it Catholic? Seeing a chance to wipe past their sins and start fresh. So it's kind of like a confession stand, but there it's like they go and talk to a box.
Forgive me, Father, for I'm about to sin.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just their idea, I mean, whatever, makes them happy and stuff. As long as they're just not like,
Well, yeah, I mean, they're doing their thing peacefully.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, let me be the devil's advocate for you. Can you say the same about the people up in Bohemian Grove.
I don't know what that is. Bohemian Grove? I know Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's probably where they got their name.
Bohemian Grove. I don't want to go too deep into it.
Oh, it's a forest?
It's in like the redwoods. You see that red thing
like
right
up
there?
north in like Oregon?
That's supposed to be the owl statue.
Oh, so what is it? Just like a cult?
It's a cult
Restricted.
meeting that basically summed up story.
Oh, San
Alex
Francisco.
Jones broke into this one year in like the
He did?
80s, and then I sent you the video.
Broke in. It's
Oh,
a
I missed it.
2,700-acre campground.
Yeah, Alex Jones broke in, and he saw like all types of just like
That's probably what made
famous
him
people.
go crazy.
Yeah. What, dude, you think of like Midgetville? You know, like up on top of Claremont? You
I've
guys
heard of
remember
that.
Midgetville?
I've never been there, but I heard about it.
Dude, I've been there a few times. It's like you show up and it's just like burnt houses and stuff.
Karis has been there during the day. Like she straight up drove through Midgetville, and she saw like midgets and everything.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, she did. She said that she just drove up there one day. And the gates were open. And she just, her and her friend were just looking around.
It's the idea behind it is like the houses up there are like very small, like short built houses.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Midgetville. But yeah, we went up there a few times, dude.
Imagine they're all pissed, like another person coming through here again.
No one
I
lives
know.
up there. Like there are houses up there, and there's
there
a
are.
tree. No, there's people that live up there, actual houses though. But like the place that people go to see, or the remains of these houses, that like the structure of the house, or like the size of this room, but like the ceiling is like shorter.
Yeah, they're like 6 feet houses.
But there's other houses up there that actually people live in. There's like a tree with a teddy bear just stapled to it. And I remember the first time we went, you had to go past this one house with just spotlights everywhere.
yeah, the first house.
We went up.
Well, after you pass it, then you're walking, then the floodlight.
Yeah, and then it started raining on us, so we started coming back. And then I swear to God, dude, when we were coming back, there was a lady sitting out and just had a shotgun. And we had to go
Yeah.
one way, and so we're like,
We had to go down the
yeah,
mountain.
were you there for that?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dude, that
I know
was-
you're telling me this story like I wasn't there. I'm like,
Oh,
yes,
well,
man.
I remember Brody was there. I think
It was
Daniel,
me,
maybe
you,
Wade.
No, it was me, you, Brody, Matt Ryan, and
Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan was there. I'm almost positive he was there, and maybe Daniel Cornelison.
Yeah.
And Brody was
Dude,
pissed.
no, I mean, dude, Dan, it got to the point where it was pouring rain. Like, obviously, there was one way out. Obviously, we can go to the very top, but then it takes us up to, like, to Baldy Road. So it's like, we're not going that way. There's one road out, and there's a lady just, like, spotlights. It's like, because they know people come up there all the time. And she was for sure, 100%, no doubt, standing outside with a shotgun. So we're like, what the fuck, dude?
Damn.
So we kind of had to go around this mountain, go down in this huge trench, and then come back up, like, past the house.
Because
It's
like the way
it's
the
like-
way the road is, it's like a big bend right here on the side of the mountain, and the house is right here. This is the way. Or there's a little trail that goes this way, and then now, like here's the house right here. You're starting to go this way, and then we went down the hill.
It's like a terrain, dude. It was
And
there was no it
back
was,
up.
It was like straight going through bushes, and it got to the point where it was soaked. It was pouring rain.
Muddy, we're all sliding and stuff.
We're
It's
going.
like the worst time to be there.
Yeah,
It got to the point where it's like typically like when you're in a situation like somewhat similar to that, you kind of like you're like, oh, I don't want to just lay on the floor, get everything dirty and shit. It got to the point where we're like, dude, we're just trying to fucking leave. Like we didn't care about our shirts or anything. It got to the point where like we want to get the fuck out of here. And I remember it was soaking wet. We're going down this little area, and I went first, and I stood on this rock, and it was like mossy, and I slipped and just ate shit, just fucking tumbled. I was like, watch out for that, like, don't watch out. And then Brody went next, same thing, ate shit. I was like, watch out, Russ. And not a single person didn't just fucking slide and just absolutely fall down this like fucking like little cliff. And then like, dude, we were like going through like thorn bushes, and like it got to the point where it's like, dude, I'm just trying to survive. Like it was like straight like fucking like going through the war, dude. It was like, dude, we were just going through like the absolute most fucked terrain. We had to climb back up a hill using just like weeds and stuff, and like we came out of it, we're like, dude, fuck this, dude. We were soaking wet, and we were just covered in dirt, and like,
Imagine you guys seen a wolf out there.
and the best part is,
Corey's
Daniel. The best part is, well, hold on. Do you want to just call it? Because I have to get going soon.
No, you're good. I'm just gonna unlock the door. You can go.
The best part is, right after all that, we're all muddy and everything. And then I come home and I go in the room. I'm like, "What's up, Daniel?" And you're just like, "Oh, what's up?" And you had no clue what I just finished doing. You had no clue. I was in the mountains, all in Claremont.
Were you all
Lady
dirty?
with a freaking or something like that, maybe.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I specifically came home all dirty or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I just get home one day, and you just see your little brother get home all kind of, it's raining, he's dirty on, whatever. And I'm like, what's up? What's up? But little do you know what I just went through that night.
Well,
Dude, there's been so many
I had
nights
a
like
lot
that.
of those.
Yeah, it's crazy. But before we stirred off Bohemian Grove, so it's a place in NorCal in the Redwoods where sketchy shit happens a couple times a year, whatever. But here's the thing: my painting foreman went there and painted there. Like he actually went there and worked on that place.
Damn.
So he's like, dude, I know exactly what I saw the owl. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm
That's
like,
crazy. He
oh,
went there.
shit.
So it's in the redwoods, the giant
Redwoods,
trees.
yeah. I'll send you guys the video. Or you
What does Alex Jones say about it? I don't know if you remember.
oh, just a bunch of rich pedophiles going and butt fucking each other and turning the frogs gay.
That sounds like
Frogs, yeah.
what he would say.
Damn.
What he said, yeah, it's just the rich global elite go there, compromise each other, and have gay anal sex just to compromise each other so they won't speak. And then there they make the big decisions about what to do for the next thing in society. I'm Alex Jones. This is InfoWars. Oh, okay. One more thing. Okay, suspense. I have been... Oh my gosh, somebody shut that dog up.
I know. Corey
So-
just walked in, so.
So look, I've been messaging Tim Dillon.
Really, you've been actually.
Jesus Christ,
I send
dude.
him because I'll get home and I'll think of a topic. I'll be taking a crap and just topic number 3, and then just send him a topic just to do.
Does he ever
So
respond?
no, he hasn't responded. So what I did is I'm gonna email him, and I wanted to do this on the podcast. So he always takes advertisements or anything. So I'm gonna send him this email to the Tim Dillon Show at gmail.com. Subject: Myth Beard Oil ad. I'm gonna say, hello, my name is Russ. I am starting a small business. I am a small business owner selling beard oils and other products. We project to see a 15% increase in our company next year from expanding our product lines, outreaching with advertising, and improving our company. I am writing this email hoping we can discuss prices for advertisement on your show. We at Myth Beard Oil are huge fans of comedy, huge fans of Tim Dillon, and personally listen to him more than Joe Rogan. Best form of contact is through Instagram. You can find information about us sent to the DMs on Tim's account as RuffleBuzz. Please read about our company and our plans, and I hope we can do business with the Tim Dillon Show. So I'm going to send this email. All right. I'm going to send it. And then I'm going to send him one more message.
Just send him a
'Cause-
picture of your asshole.
Oh, well, that's one of them. One of the topics I said, and then I'm going to DM him fake business, baby.
Fake business.
Read those topics.
Jesus.
Are you hoping to get a sponsor on his show one day for Myth?
No.
You'd have to pay him, man.
So, no, I just want him to fucking
Reply.
reply. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a fake business with him. So he's going to be like, oh, an ad. Okay. Oh, Instagram RuffleBus. Okay. And then he's going to go and see, yeah, I'm just fucking fake business, baby. Read those topics.
Jeez.
Had to get your attention somehow. So one of the things I said to him was, let me see. Oh, was it not on? Maybe it was on his.
We listen to him more than Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I know. I said that. Or maybe it was on Patreon. So I messaged him. I go, I was asking, what do you think about zodiacs? Do you think there's some truth to it? Blah blah blah. Where is it? Okay. Okay, so I said too long, didn't read. I'm born January 21st. You and I have different environments and we're raised differently, but observing the way you conduct yourself, I see a lot of similarities. I can say by the same with old friends. By the way, don't ask to see a pic of my cock. I said that to him
There you go.
because he's gay. Like he's openly gay, and he's always like, whenever he like reads something from people, he goes, just listen. Take a picture of your cock, send it to the Tim Dillon Show, email it to Ben Avery, and we'll figure out some deals. Just go after this. Go in the bathroom, get a nice raging boner, email me it, and we'll go from there.
Are we going to Hamilton's or Benihana?
Something interesting. I left my vape out there.
Ah, shit! I tried quitting vaping for a while, but
Yeah,
I ended up doubling up my coils, doubling up on juice, and
I quit.
now I have lung cancer.
I've quit 2 times for like 6 months each.
Well, that's the problem.
You just
when
get
you get,
right back into it.
when you get
Yeah.
when you get refillables like that, because you buy like a 30. What are they now? 30,
Yeah, but you
50,
save
60?
a lot of money like that.
Yeah, I know, but you also like when this dies, I'm like, okay, cool, and I won't buy another one until like I
But
go
you
out
do.
and do something. Yeah, like
But-
yeah,
But you buy another one right when
but
it
when
dies.
that
Yeah.
when that
Or you don't buy one and you'll go, can I eat that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So don't
exactly.
Act, yeah,
no,
Let's
because
not
Yeah.
get into that.
it's there.
right? No, but you don't want to get into that, right?
No, I am.
No, but you don't because you know that if I had one and yours dies, what do you do?
Can I hit that?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I?
You-
Yeah, one
I'll be
hit.
sitting there, he'll be like sitting in my ear.
Do you think I can hit that? Hey, can I just and trying to pinch your nipples and stuff? Let me just.
No, I'm saying in towards it like you wanted to stop. The problem is when you buy refillable like a 30 mil juice, it goes on forever.
Yeah, but it's cost efficient.
But
That
this makes you like stop after a while, you know.
not for me.
No, I stopped with that one.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
I've
that's-
wung
yeah.
off of these because I'm like, I don't want to be blowing these big
Yeah.
ass. But with the little one, it's discreet. I can just nonchalant. With this one, yeah, but then I have to be conscious of like the cloud and stuff and being the vape bro.
It is
And
cost
stuff.
efficient though, that's for sure.
But it's for sure better than cigarettes because now you got to think about the smell. You got to think about the smell after. Can I even smoke inside and
You
everything?
remember?
Mouth.
You remember when we used to have to like get the coils and like take the top off, and
Yeah.
the juice thing came in that like the little dropper,
That thing.
like every 3 hits.
And you have to
had
rebuild the coils. Go to the vape store, get it all
Yeah.
wrapped.
Be like in the movie theater, like trying to fucking drip it.
Trying to rebuild
Yeah.
your
Like
thing.
you're
You be
dripping it on your
driving.
pants, and you like think you're dripping it into
Yeah.
the fucking whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Or your coils are dirty. Take out the cotton, warm it up, put it in water,
Yeah.
get the rust off, and then
Yeah.
put the new
The
ones in.
rust.
And
Cotton
everything.
in there, we all get it all fucked up. You ever try dripping and driving?
Oh, all the time.
Dude, I got pulled over
Driving
doing that
with a
once.
Did you crash?
No, because I didn't get pulled over. But that'd be funny.
That's just the hardest thing, dude. I remember when I had like a mod, like high school, I was trying to do that, and it was I couldn't even fucking do it because you gotta like hold the mod and drip it in there, and like but not grab the steering wheel, so you're just using your feet and shit.
I know.
And you're just like making like 360 turns with your feet as you're like throwing up. the
You're on a
mod.
NASCAR track. Oh shit, dude.
Yeah. The fuck's on your arm? Oh, is that paint?
Oh yeah. This is direct to
It's
metal.
a Nick patch.
yeah. It's a vape patch.
Yeah,
Dude, a paint
I'm
Nick
getting
patch.
vape ingested in me.
Quitting seriously this year.
Can you imagine their Nick patches that come in paint form? You just
You just paint it on.
That'd be cool. But yeah, dude, for sure nicotine that's had me the worst out of everything.
Yeah.
Like I was able to do acid and not get addicted, smoke weed. I mean, yeah, I smoke weed still. But nicotine always I'm like, fuck, dude, I need it. I need
Which
it.
is hard because I go out a lot.
who was
So,
just
like when
It's
you're drinking,
it's a very social thing.
very social.
who was over last night and they said they quit smoking weed. Oh, Wade did. Well, he's like, I quit
really?
smoking weed.
Did he even smoke weed?
Yeah, fuck it. He was probably high when he said that.
Yeah, he said that last night, but I'm like, why you quit smoking weed? If you're gonna quit smoking
Get it out.
your
Get it out.
nicotine, dude. Don't quit smoking. I mean, weed's not that bad. He's like, yeah, dude, it's get me all fucked up.
I'm doing it for health reasons.
Did he really quit?
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, I've been cold turkey for a few months from smoking weed. I was like, well,
Damn. I thought that would be harder than vaping.
and he's like, that was
I
way
guess so.
easier.
Yeah, it's honestly easy. Because, I mean, with weed, you don't get high anymore. You just feel the same.
True.
But
Unless
with
you,
nicotine,
you
it's
have to-
like
you
you
have to keep
just...
smoking more and more and more.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm like, I can wing off of it more versus like nicotine. You just get mad. You just get antsy. You're just like, fuck, I just want a cigarette right now. Just
That was
Has the
worst.
cigarette
Smoking
voice.
cigarettes was the worst because then you smell like ass.
Yeah.
And your breath tastes like
Yep.
shit. Even though if you brush it.
That was way worse. I used to do that for like at Tristan's house.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ!
Just go through them. The
Oh
Blend
my God,
27s.
dude.
Dude, there was this one
Yeah,
time.
I
all
was
this,
gonna say
all this
that.
talk makes me want some cigarettes now.
There was this one time he had like a little pale bucket. You've probably seen it. It's like this tall, that wide, and they're just butts, cigarette butts. And his ex-girlfriend came over once, and she's like, "How many cigarettes do you think are in there? Like the butts?" We all made an estimate. I was like, I don't know, like 80.
I think I
the-
said like 70,
I think the highest was like 120.
and that guy was high. So
And
we were
I-
like, okay, well that's obviously not.
I
Gonna
was
be
like,
right.
yeah, I know that seemed way too high. Dude, I got down on my knees and just started 1, 2, and I was doing them stacks of 10, dude. But my fucking at the end of it, my stacks of 10s, like 10, another 10, another 10, another 10. I got to about like fucking like 200, and it didn't even look like there was a dent in the
Yeah.
bucket.
It wasn't even halfway done.
And we're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And the girl was just like, I hope you guys like understand and like realize like that this is a good like wake up call for you guys. And as I'm still counting out more, I'm like, what the fuck? There's like a tooth in there. I'm like, what the fuck is in this bucket? As we're doing this, one of Tristan's older like friends, or his one of his sister's older friends was there.
Yeah.
As I'm counting this out, we're like, what the fuck? I just hear just lights up another cigarette. I just, like she's like realizing
Just
how much.
adding to the grave.
Tristan's
baby.
like, I dumped this bucket out like last week. I'm like, shoot!
Yeah. Well, dude, we used to like chain smoke them.
Yeah.
Like, because we would just be in the garage.
The
There's
garage.
nothing else to do.
Yeah. Did I tell you they sold that house?
Oh, yeah.
Officially?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Aw.
I know, right?
So,
Good memories there.
Wade's a fucking real estate agent now. He's got his own little office in Victoria Gardens, right above
No
CPK.
way. Good for him.
Yeah, yeah, he's
Above?
That's
Huh?
There's offices. Right
yeah.
there?
There's a building that he's like, yeah, dude. There's like the managers are above CPK, but like I'm like more in the middle. It's like,
That's
Daddy
like
was
where the fucking kitchen was. Like above it. I thought that's where Montana's was.
Montana's. But yeah, he's telling me, he's like, I'm selling houses now. Before you got over there, he's like, dude, Steve Corey wants to buy a house. And I'm like,
Oh,
God,
damn, I
dude.
shut him down with that one. My bad, Wade.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously he's like, no, the market's not good for that. But
You should have texted me before.
Yeah.
Like, it's just act like you want to buy a house.
yeah, but yeah, he was telling me about
fake
that.
business.
And I was talking about because Tristan's mom put the house up for sale for 1.6 mil, and within the month she got an offer for 1.58, and then they backed out, and then like another person bought it within like went for it and bought it, like another person bought it for 1.6 exactly, all within a month. I'm like, damn, you could have probably gone for like 2 mil off that house.
Yeah.
Dude, the property's big.
Property's big, dude. Everything's redone except for like their bathroom. It's fucking insane. I mean, you've been there. Shit's insane.
That's crazy,
I
dude.
know.
Yep.
We'll never go there again.
Nope. No
Just
more
like Brody's
Tristan's
old house.
Yeah. We'll get
No,
back- we
not
can-
his Rancho one, his old Claremont one. I miss that place.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit. About
Yeah, I don't
that.
give a shit
That-
about
that
his
didn't have
Rancho.
much memories as
I'm
the
just
one
kidding, I'm
in
just
Altaloma, dude.
Yeah.
But Michael Aguirre's like girlfriend's like friend lives there now.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Did Brandon tell you how he like shut up for a birthday party? And it was fucking Brody's old house. He's
Dude,
like,
you say birthday weird.
birthday,
Birthday.
Dude, no, you always say birthday.
birthday.
Well, Spencer used to be
We'll write
in,
that down.
Spencer used to be in speech.
but that was my
Well, he
ours.
needs to
You-
go
yeah.
back.
He used to call me Wussel.
that was my
Hey,
ours.
hey, Wussel. Like my dad has videos of like us as kids. Where you at, Spencer? Oh, Wussel's birthday
Dude, thank
party.
God, I didn't know Spencer was a kid.
He had fucking long ass hair like
I
a
did,
dweeb.
yeah.
I came in like the good time.
I
It
always
still
wear
sucks.
button ups.
Yeah, he
Miguel
always.
Ochoa would always try to fucking.
When did we become friends?
We haven't been.
Nah.
Senior year, probably junior.
Nice.
Dang, I knew Corey way before you.
Well, I knew of him, but I didn't like
Of
hang out
course.
with him.
I would never hang out with you.
When was it,
What is
Corey?
this?
I think it was
What?
Bohemian-
Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
Russ was, I don't know, talk about some. But
conspiracies.
he wanted me to look up Bohemian Rhapsody, but I looked up Bohemian Grove on accident.
I just fucked that one up. Was it too complete?
Slippy fingers.
Slippy fingers.
Probably goes to something like can't speech, so you can't fucking type. Can't
I
say
know. I
words.
could take type to learn again.
Fucking
Dude, I want to do that.
is that the
Father Time.
Dun,
Something
dun,
like that.
dun,
It's like
dun,
some old guy.
dun, 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 dun,
going on
dun,
a rocket
dun,
ship or
dun,
something.
dun, dun, dun,
It's Father
dun.
Time, dude. He's like in a fucking.
It's
he's
Xylan.
ripping a guitar and
It's
stuff.
Xylan.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Arcane Comet or not Arcane?
Yeah, I did. I
Arcane?
started it. Got to the 3rd episode.
What'd you think of
Love
it?
it.
Honestly, it's pretty good.
First episode, you have to get past like 15, 20 minutes. And after that,
It gets pretty good. Yeah, definitely. It's cool when you see like little bits of like the game in the show,
Yep.
and you're like, whether if it's like Jinx throwing her E with like the little, or like finding the little traps.
Yep.
Oh, is this League?
yeah.
You guys are talking about some new show on like Netflix.
Well, yeah.
We are.
It
It's
is.
on Netflix.
Yeah, but it's like made from Riot, like League.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Spencer.
It's like it's like lore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh.
It's about the
It's
storyline
animated,
of
yeah.
of Vi and Jinx.
Yeah. Because
Oh, that's kinda cool.
And then you see Jace and Caitlyn at the beginning. Echo's introduced, and then it shows the villains like Victor.
Yeah, and then
Singe.
but Victor's like a normal human. So I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Wait, how like animated is it? Like
It's
like
like
a,
how League is animated.
like
It's
3D,
animated
like,
that.
good, like
it's
yeah.
not the
What's it
exact
called?
like.
Look it up.
You'll see. Like I mean,
what's it called?
Arcane.
Arcane Comet.
Oh, T1 just went to
Yeah, that's where they were at.
oh, okay, so yeah, it's like a 3. Okay.
It's cool. It's supposed to be like these episodes that just released were like more backstory, and then the next ones are gonna be like 20 years later. By the way, so they're gonna be older in the next. Because I think the other episodes come out.
Okay, yeah, this is actually I like this.
interesting. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I was good. I was thinking.
So
like
these
a
first 3
shittier-
episodes were like
huh?
how it all started or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next one
Setting the stage.
Yeah.
and
I was
then-
gonna say I've always thought like this would be like
Yeah.
like League should make a show.
Is that Karma?
I don't know. No, because
Because she's a goddess of somewhere.
I'm not sure.
Heimer?
Yeah.
Dude, Heimerdinger's in it. I was gonna send you that.
Indeed,
Yeah.
a wise choice.
He has the same voice, I think, but the other characters don't. Like
Yeah.
Caitlyn in that show's like British, but she's not British. Like
Dude, I like the new update with League where it's like you play now and like I'll play like Urgot and I'll go top and it'll be like when I start out the game, Heimer will be like, "You're gonna do great," because like it was I guess like that's a champ I play or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's like another
Is that
champ.
why?
I-
Because I always hear just Caitlyn.
Yeah, I
And
hear
I play
Caitlyn
a
a lot.
lot of Caitlyn.
Yeah. Dogs, dude.
oh, you can hear.
That
him.
looks sick.
Yeah, dude. These mics pick up a lot. If I have this window open, you can hear the crickets.
And I tried to like when I was over there and you guys were recording. I
So
could
look
hear
at that's
barking.
Victor right there.
Yeah. They said Singed, didn't they? Was it Singed?
Yeah,
in it?
Singe
Dude, they
is.
said it, but I wasn't looking, and I looked up, and I don't know which one Singed is.
He's the that. No, not that one. He's
Was
the
he
other.
was he the
It's
kid?
the guy who fucking farts.
No, Singed is like the older one.
The guy who was at the desk making the shit?
Yeah, he was at the desk, and then I think Singe was made because on the 3rd episode towards the end, you know, the stuff happens, and then he
I haven't
gets.
fucking seen it. I only watched the first 2.
Oh, the first one.
No, I watched the first 2 episodes. I haven't watched the 3rd one.
You just did the 3rd one. Play Jamie. Pull back 10 minutes. See if Corey said 2 or 3.
I'm on the computer, brother. Oh yeah, we can. I guess.
And
we can.
I'm just kidding.
He's just kidding. You're not wearing that out, right?
Yeah.
You
I'm
were
going to
gonna-
Benihana's wearing this.
No, I think we're going to Yard House.
What the fuck? Why are we going to
Dude,
Yard
man.
House?
What are we going
Who
to go
says
to
who?
Benihana's for?
Because I've never been there.
I've never been there either.
That's what I'm saying. Yard House. Where are we going to sit down and get a yard beer?
Yeah.
Us three? Brad going?
No.
Did you see the video? And you guys fucking Irish goodbye and running out my house?
Yeah, it was funny.
Little shit.
We tried it. If my keys weren't in the kitchen, you would have known.
No, you came in the kitchen and you're like,
Yeah, to get my keys.
yeah, you're like this. You're like, oh, did you check out the lights yet?
Yeah.
I'm like, the light. That's those. I literally looked, I was like, looked at Matt and was like, those words have never came out of Corey's mouth before, and that's not.
Well, I saw you look at me to get my keys, and I was like, he's gonna think I'm leaving.
I didn't see you grab your keys at all. I just heard you go, dude, you check out the new lights in the back?
So if I wouldn't have said anything, you wouldn't have known.
No.
So I fucked up on that.
Yeah, then you walked over to the side by the jacuzzi. I'm like, what are they getting in the jacuzzi? And I poked my head out the window or the side. I was like, there's nothing over there. And I looked. I'm like, what the fuck are they? And I came back in and I looked at the cameras. I see you guys fucking running out my front like the side. I was like, oh, these little fucking. I didn't know you guys were leaving. I thought you guys were just doing something. Like I was like, oh, what are these guys getting up to? And then I run out and Brad starts his car. I'm like, oh, they're Irish goodbye and they're dipping out.
I tried it. You scared the fuck out of me too.
Yeah, I opened the door.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, no, get the fuck back in here.
We're not done hanging out.
Thank you.
I was tired.
Dude, Wade stayed longer. That guy wakes up at like fucking 4:30. He was like, yeah, dude, the stock market's gonna
I
be
was
fucked
just
tomorrow.
tired, dude. I was so tired yesterday. I don't know
Working.
why. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm fucking light, so
Ian stayed here till like 2 a.m.
he wasn't even here when I was here. So
Oh yeah, huh? You left before Ian got here.
I was like 10:30.
Yeah.
He came here.
Mm-hmm.
What did he do?
He just hung out.
What else? Did he drink all your alcohol?
No.
Did he scream in your apartment at 3 a.m.?
Oh yeah, dude. I was telling Russ about that.
Wait, what?
Dude, okay, no. We were at the bar, and we were leaving, and I was with Lexi, and I told him and Devin, I'm like, you guys can come over to my house after if you want. They're like, all right, for sure. I leave. Me and Lexi are just hanging out at my house. I forgot that I even told him that. And then all of a sudden he calls me. I'm like, oh, he's probably coming over. Whatever, it's 2 a.m. It's fine. He's not that loud. Calls me. He's like, hey, we're coming. I'm like, okay. Dude, it was him, Anthony, Matt, some other guy named what? Michael, some other Allie, Ian, and that's it. It's like 8 people, dude. And I can hear
Matt,
them from
Devin.
when they parked. And I'm just sitting on my couch. I'm like, it's probably just them. So, dude, they parked and I could fucking hear them talking outside of their car. They were talking for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, are they coming in? Are they lagging? Like, what's up? Do they all come in? I'm just sitting on my couch and the door opens and it's just like a never like ending line.
Like
of
a
people.
clown
I'm like,
car full of people.
Yeah, I'm like,
Elephants, giraffes,
yeah, they're
everything
like,
all
they're like,
walking through.
hey, I'm like, all right, cool.
No,
Come
but to
on
be
in.
fair, when you left, you said to you're like, hey guys, you can always all come over here.
To be fair, I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you
I
did.
I only went up to him and Devin.
No, you said you guys can all come over.
You guys meaning the people we went there with.
And I'm pretty-
you,
and then Matt-
Devin, and Anthony were the only people we
No,
went
I'm
there
pretty
with.
sure Matt's like, oh, you're like, yeah, come over, man.
No,
You
I
said that
left.
to Matt.
I mean, I didn't care that Matt came over, but it was the other random people.
It was just 2.
And even at that, like, I'm sure even the people being there would be, okay, it's late, but being loud at
Dude,
3
they-
Well,
a.m.
they were
dude,
the more obedient ones.
Yeah.
loud. I was
It-
like,
Who was the
oh
loudest?
my god.
Probably Ian.
I don't know. I mean, they were all
Dude,
drinking.
that's like the other. It was like 11, and same thing. You know, oh yeah, you guys come over and stuff. That I think it's having your own spot. You become conscious of it.
Oh
You're
my
just
God.
like, okay, we need to like lower the volume.
Yeah,
I
but
have
I'd
like
never
fuck
say
the
that.
neighbors above us. I don't care.
Oh, they're assholes, dude.
they-
They are
they-
so
More
loud.
below,
They-
but
For us, we're on the bottom. But like for we have the sweet lady
Are the
Susie.
people above you loud?
Oh my gosh, all the
Dude.
time. The floor creaks and everything.
No, dude. The
And
people
everything.
I'm below, they fucking run. I don't know what it. They might have a dog actually, but it is very loud.
Yeah, dude, these people are always just like building something up there. It's just that
Dude,
loud.
I keep seeing that on my For You page.
have you
now.
seen this? This is
Yeah,
what I was
I've
gonna
seen-
get at.
Dude, he's made like 3 of them.
Yeah, dude. So this guy gets like a he takes a video. of
This
him-
is what it was like in my house at 3 a.m.
This is literally like, yeah.
He even came with his chains and his crown, King of the Rings.
What is that? Did you put sound effects on it?
No, that's just him
Or do you
stomping.
think that's real?
Yeah.
No, I swear, dude, that's my neighbor above me. That's my neighbor above me.
Yeah,
It's that loud too.
Dude,
That's
that
a
guy's
ugly
fucked.
ass
That guy's
motherfucker.
fucked. I remember, yeah. You go through TikTok and you can see like people live streaming, and I've seen that guy on there twice, and I watch it, and all this guy does is like, you know where the fuck I live? Come over here and I'll fucking fight you. And just the entire time he's just talking about beating the shit out of people. I'm like, Jesus, that's not the guy I saw in the video, but.
People, like, stomp
No,
on
but
your
the
face.
funniest thing is too is like I was more worried about Trevor because Trevor's sleeping. But it's also Friday. It's like, come on, you gotta fucking because he doesn't go out, he doesn't do anything. He just kind of So it was like Friday night, and I was like, we gotta be
Is
quiet
his
for
life
him.
just work?
No, I mean he does like
Yes.
stocks and shit like that, but
I
it does
feel you.
work,
That's
But
that's literally my like right after this right now. I'm going to work.
he goes to bed early,
Really?
and so
Yeah, I'll be home at 7 a.m.
we were all hanging out. And Trevor talked to him the next day, and he was like looking underneath the door and was like looking like to see who was there.
It was loud, dude. He was
Yeah.
probably like, "What the?" It
Yeah.
sounded like there was a goddamn.
And I was like telling him about a story from last night. He goes, "Oh no, I remember. I heard the whole thing." He's like, I know exactly. And then he said this, and then that happened. I'm like, yeah, how'd you know? He goes, because I was fucking up. I was listening to the entire thing.
You guys are loud.
He's like on the other side of the wall. I was like, yeah, that's true, dude.
They're very loud, but it was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't really mind,
I
but
had fun, dude.
it was fun. So
Well, let's go to Benihana's.
All right.